Okay, and it's not just overnight and not just on the platforms, but we're talking about police officers on board the trains. If you ask everyone, they've got an opinion. Some people think that this is not enough. Others think that this is a good start. Concerning scenes like this have become normalized for so many subway riders.
I just look at my phone and just try to ignore it.
But we've seen how quickly the routine can turn tragic when someone experiencing severe mental illness becomes the suspect in a high-profile, unprovoked crime. Governor Kathy Hochul saying Thursday the answer, at least in the short term, is the immediate deployment of 2 police officers on board every overnight train in the city.
People want to see police officers in the stations and on the trains.
There are 147 trains running overnight for a total of 300 additional cops. That's on top of 750 newly assigned officers to subway stations and train platforms. And all of that is in addition to the 2,500 transit officers and National Guard soldiers who are already on patrol.
Go ahead and ask people, do they feel better when they see someone in uniform who can protect them in advance of someone trying to do harm to them, or certainly be there to help in the aftermath?
That doesn't seem like enough, yeah, for everything that goes on that night.
I believe it's up 110%.
Still, this subway rider says the new deployment is a good start, but he wants to see social workers accompany the police officers.
They know how to serve and protect, but you need social workers to understand the mentally ill.
Governor Hochul says the 300 additional cops who are going to be on board the trains overnight comes at a cost of approximately $77 million. That's out of the existing state budget. And an important point, these 300 officers on board these 147 overnight trains will not be accompanied by social workers. I've been able to gather that at this point there are about 15 to 20 of those teams from state and local funding of social workers accompanying officers operating system-wide, about half that number overnight. We're live in front of Grand Central Terminal this afternoon. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.
All right, thank you, Jay. Meanwhile,